Hi guys, it's me, Joaquin Lucina, whereas I like to call myself Professor Peony Ass. See that degree over there? That signifies that I'm a certified, I'm not just pain in the ass. But really, on this episode of, Disability Talks, I would like to discuss the, the, the day that I got so pissed off at one person that I would consider myself to be like a world bigger Hulk version of angry. Now, this isn't just a random, your random everyday level of being pissed off. You get upset or frustrated playing a video game, and you smash your controller on the floor or the TV or something. That's average. You break up with your girlfriend over something stupid, or they cheated on you or something. That's understandable, but it's still your average level being pissed off. I wouldn't know because I haven't had a girlfriend yet. But but what I'm talking about is something so anger inducing, so rage fueled that I would better describe it as going nuclear, being constantly pissed off, having your blood pressure shoot through the roof. Funny thing, whenever they have the blood test, whenever they have the blood pressure conflict on me, it's fine. The blood pressure's fine. But then when the doctor or the nurse mentioned that I need to take a blood test, that very second the word blood test comes out of her mouth, the needle on the blood pressure cufflink goes through the roof. I hate needles. Anyway, this this is a basic idea about me going nuclear pissed. Okay, we being pissed off, always having your blood pressure shoot high, and just in general not having a very happy time. You really need to work out some stress, some weightlifting, or say a heavy bag, or say I don't know, video games or something else. And I'm still quite peeved about it even 15 plus years later, because there are just some things that you never forget. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you know, no matter what you do, you can't get rid of that anger in your mind. So let's begin, shall we? Now, I went to Stony Brook University first and foremost, okay? And this was in 2003. I went to Stony Brook. I don't remember exactly what year, what time the actual event happened, but it was around that time, between 2003 and 2007 when I graduated. So it was pretty much in the mid 2000s. Going to college in the 1990s. My cousin was my age at the time. Now, I'll admit, my age was pretty attractive for a white girl. And she was, very too tall. Well, compared to me, anyway. Me and I'm always sitting down. So, the reason I bring that up is because my professor was, very creepy towards her. Very creepy, as in, like, a pervert old man. Think Master Roshi without the cool factor. And this class was for was for Christianity. Among, it had to be that, right? It had to be something about religion. You always have like connotations about priests and popes and bishops and all the high-ranking officials over there being perverts and being gay men and all this sort of stuff. I got no problem with people being gay, but when you're molesting children, that's when the shit hits a bit for me. Anyway, so I go to class for Christianity, and it's going all good. Now, at the time, I was questioning religion, questioning the existence of God, the Bible, the Bible accuracy, and all of that stuff. So I was not the most pleasant student to deal with in the class based on religion. I'll admit that, I wasn't the best student to deal with in that class. But I kept up and up, you have positive and stuff. It's a class. It's not there to teach you, it's not there to convince you. It's there to teach you about the stuff, the stuff, doctrine and things like that. Not meant to convert you into um uh different sects of the religion of Christianity. So I ran with the punches, or in my case, I rolled with the punches. So yeah. Then what happened was one day the professor, or should say the adjunct professor, said something to my aide, not to me, to my aide at the time, which, by the way, he thought was attractive too, which was it was horrible, for a 50-year-old man to say that my 20-year-old odd cousin was hot. Kind of weird and kind of creepy. In any case, that was that his own personal business and stuff. So then, what happened is he said to my cousin, does he know how to read? We were both mortified, and we both shouted yes to the man. Now, that was what set me up with being uber pissed. Because, number one, how dare you question my aid? Instead of addressing me personally. How dare you do that? I mean, he doesn't even know me. For all he knows, I could be a super genius or a Stephen Hawking type person. Number two, uh, yeah, number two. I mean, number three. For number three, I could have just not just block off right there. Could have just took a swing at him right there, but I didn't do it because I'm calm and collective. Even though that would have been the perfect opportunity to do so. And third of all, and fourth of all, I mean, I'm in college for Christ's sake. Of course I know how to read if I'm in college. And maybe some people don't that might have difficulty reading, but still, I'm in college. I'm doing my best I can. I don't need this Professor Jackass over there acting like he's some shit saying that this person know how to read, that person know how to read. Now, I know this might look bad on his part, and it does look bad on his part. But then I know this other guy, also named Joe, who took the class with the same professor, who said that there was no problem whatsoever. So am I the only one that gets the the guy on his asshole days. I'll ask you that. In my Miss Lucky over here that gets the guy on the creepy days, the weird psychopath days. So anyway, I was really pissed off at the guy. I mean, like, Wilbur got hung that pissed. Level anger, nuclear anger. So, I start writing about it and stuff. And then I go to the ombuds office on campus. Now, the ombuds office is it's like a group of lawyers who work on campus and who train other lawyers, from the school to be lawyers, to be more advanced lawyers, I should say. So I told them about him. I also mentioned something about the EOP program because in the school I was a member of the EOP program, the Equal Opportunity Program for people who are less advantaged, like people who are poor, inner city people who don't get a good don't have the money to afford an education and that type of thing. So there was that. So he said that all people who are in the EOP program, athletes or any type of special education program and type of athletes will fail my class. Okay, let that just into you. They'll fail his class. Right off the bat, they'll just fail the class. So it's like if you know that you've got a special status there, um, you say it to the guy, he will fail you. And it's not a very good philosophy to have. How dare you say that type of stuff? So turns out that the next time I talk to this gentleman, I say, because you know that I had very choice words to describe the guy, and me and my cousin decided to take a little trip to him, but I would be recording his voice on my cell phone, which I don't have anymore. But the main gist of it was I asked the guy. I said, "Well, why are these athletes, European or the other special category of students gonna fail your class? Yeah, transfers too. He said transfers too. So I said, what's the deal? Why are you gonna fail your class? Oh, I don't like the way to get special uh privileges like you need to enroll in my class early. So like don't be Mr. Hot Hitter, right? You're not that special, but you need to worry about that. And you know, it's it's none of your business who gets in earlier and who doesn't get in earlier. Just long as the person's there and they're doing the classwork and then that they should do well in your class. That's all that you should care about. You're not pissed off. So I was still fuming at the guy. So I put in a complaint with the ombuds office later on, and this is wow, the class was going on, and turns out that the EOP counselors, my EOP counselors, I believe there were 5 or 6 counselors altogether, and they were old. They were obviously they graduated from their colleges, so they were fooled at this point. So they know what to do, and they have my back for it. And this professor has been known to give EOP students, once he has knowledge they were EOP students, you know, the acts or bad grade because of their status as transfer athlete, whatever, what have you. So, you know, so he took care of it. They knew what to do. And they did we did you know, as the year went on, I was all smile a little happy and stuff. Now when it came on for the end of class, I had to do a paper for him. So I was very all smiles and, you know, fake smiles, like, and, you know, and so my mother, God rest his soul, went with me to this guy and give her an assignment, and he even told her, "Oh, so you'll be another good-looking woman." What could be asked? He's gonna get his just desserts, Sashiana. But he, the the people there, the board of education, or whatever, the ombuds office or whatever, gave the guy for Christmas a nice, healthy pink slip on my behalf. Well, not my personal behalf, but you get the idea. So, this goes right back to the fact that, you know, that people assume that others in wheelchairs can't read, can't write, can't calculate stuff in the head, or MR. They're mentally retarded. Well, this mentally retarded person just served you up a nice pink slip, buddy boy. I do wish I could personally give it to the guy. That would have been really, really sweet. So anyway, there was at the end of the semester, or I mean at the end of the year, there was a big what's the one called? Not referendum, a big grievance for this guy. You know, because of all the bad shit this guy had done to other people, other innocent people over the years. And it was like really funny because all the people over there, they were easily discredited because they put in their complaints after the semester was over, and therefore it didn't count so much because they were afraid that they would get a poor grade. They would probably get a poor grade anyway because the guy's biased schemes. But anyway, they gave me more credit for doing it then during class time, you know, during the semester, than say at the end, or, you know, or they could be just saying bad stuff about the guy because give him a poor grade anyway, you know. But because I did it right then and there, I got more credit for it. And my outstanding sophomore award, I get yes, 19 to be 2004, I believe, maybe 2005, 2004, sounds like. Anyway, I won the outstanding sophomore award for the EOP program for that. Because guess who guess who got him out? I did. Because I opened my mouth right then and there. And I don't want to say I took all the credit for it, but it got out because of my big ass mouth. my big ass, uh, brainy ass mouth, and I hope we learn this lesson. I don't know what happened to the guy, but damn, this all because I was raised to not taking bullshit from anybody, and especially from authority figures, because I got that all through high school and elementary school. I've had teachers, superintendents, and principals, and other people who have been horrible to students and me in particular because I'm in a wheelchair, always doubting my capabilities and all that stuff. So, um, the anger could only be surpassed by what happened at New Paltz College. And rather than being angry at one person again, I got pissed off at the entire school. Now, without giving anything away, I've been working on a secret number of videos, and I got a few videos coming where it shows without a shadow of a doubt the New Paltz College in New Paltz, New York, is one of the worst schools, if not the worst school, for disabled people to go there. It's not going to be very pretty, and if you watch the video, you will get an aneurysm from me interacting. My agent, she wasn't even being paid at the time, knew how pissed off I was at this. My friend knew how pissed off I was at this school. My aunt, my cousin, my aunt, a different cousin aunt, they were this time, but they knew how pissed off I was. They were very curious to see how angry I was at that school. And I got no joy from that school whatsoever, except for my friends and my aides. Well, my aides in training. And let me tell you, it was horrid. And for me to say that, it was horrid. You had to work out your butt off to, to make it, to survive as a disabled person. And just like Stoneybrook, nobody else wants to help me out with this project. Nobody else put in any input. Nobody else put in any other complaints about it. Not to this scale. You know, it's huge. And they just want to wash their hands of it. They just want to say, we're done. He's out of college. I don't want to do it anymore. But yeah, I got a few tricks up my sleeve over here and over here, and I got all proof I need. And let me just say, it's a lot better than a cell phone. Making sure I got a cell phone call, but my friend, my other friend, I call Eminem because that's her initial. But she says I'm pissed, and she's not a normal person that walks around and stuff. She is pissed. She even did a project on me, and I even made a video with her going up and down one of the lifts in the building. In one of the buildings, like a caught for 20 minutes. But I'll show it to you, and look well when I get done with the other. Right now I'm working on one and the series, and so that it's gonna be quite interesting thing. I used racial allegories from Native American history, Black history, and even Asian history in America. And it's really quite shocking how the similarities go hand in hand. But yeah, I'll show it to you eventually. Right now, I got two of them up on YouTube unlisted because, like with my professor, I wanted to make it so that everything looks hunky dory and fine and dandy, and then I'm going to release a third wave of evidence against them so that nobody will be able to hide from it. And yeah, some of the violations are very disgusting and very wrong, to the point that even in one of my videos I made a comment about it not being very ADA acceptable. Now, somebody who helped me out at that moment was like, you're right. It's not very ADA acceptable. She thought I was just playing around. She didn't think it was anything important. But yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's unacceptable. Anyway, that video's up on YouTube. I will be happy to unleash the Titans whenever when I get a chance. But for right now, I'm gonna say that we don't think that all people in wheelchairs are mentally retarded. That's the stereotype brought upon by stupid people. And yes, I do mean people like number 45 who make fun of a disabled person on live TV. And yeah, it's pretty disgusting that a public figure would do that. Whether it be Biden or Donald Trump or Barack Obama or for Abraham Lincoln or whoever, is still wrong and disgusting that when people are trying their best and get career and they got people that are making fun of. Same with me in college, I was trying to do my best, get good marks, and I did. So there. But yeah, you'll see that eventually. You'll probably get a little cartoon vein pop in your head, like they do in anime and Avatar and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed the fluoride. That's very talks. I'm just Lunatina. And if you got any more comments, questions, or just want me to give me any suggestions for anything in the future, my number is 631-707-3707. My Twitter is Pete Nelson Pro. And my email is JJ's Viewing Channel and at gmail.com. And I have no idea which one made me more pissed. Probably the college in general because dealing with the professor, you only had to do with it two times in a week, maybe 3 at the most. But for every day that I was at the college, to be 4 times a week, it was a continuous slap in my face, and a slap in anybody else who disabled face. But I guess they like getting shit shoved in their face because he didn't say boo about it. Even though I said that it would be under confidentiality. You know, where I or nobody else would know any names. But that's the prerogative, I guess. That they're too afraid to be found out. You know, being um found out or getting bad grades or with total kicked out of the school or whatnot. Which uh, let you guys decide on that. But that's my video. Aloha.